Gosh, I am really amazed at how beautiful it is. It's just, I mean, to me, this is the perfect kind of stuff. See those clouds up there? You know, some are rain clouds. So those ones out there in the far north are. But so far, we're doing okay. All I wanted to do was get in a couple hours of plinking here, and I'm getting more than that. So let's see, it's about 11 now. I'll probably head out around 12:30, but I'm getting in some fun shooting. All right, guys, got the bipod on the Tactical Solutions here. Got the bipod up front. Time to get a little bit more serious here, and I've got a clay target here. Actually found two, and I'm just going to double side tape this like that, and we'll see if we can bust some targets. But first, let's move this out to 300. Okay, guys, so these previous shots here at 200 yards fell 8 inches below my center point. I've increased the size of my dot here, and I've also stuck a clay target down here with two-sided Gorilla Tape there, and this is looking back 300 yards, and I am somewhere in there. I can't see the viewfinder very good. Yeah, right over there somewhere. I think that's my gun right there. Alright, so I'm going to walk on back. Oh, let me check my range again. Well, that says exactly 300 to the car. 300 right to the car. Let's see if I can get my spot here. That says 294. That says 299. So I'm right there, guys. I always like to document it, if not for myself, for you guys to see that we're staying consistent here. Okay, guys, once again back here at 300 yards. I've got that clay target taped back up, and we're going to zoom out here. The wind has been really, that's going to be the wild card, is taking out that clay. That's going to be the difficult part, is trying to figure out the wind. Let's see what we've got here. So I'm looking at somewhere between 8 and 12 inches right wind drift with what I've got right now. Coming out about 30 degrees, maybe up to 40 degrees from the left, blowing left to right. Coming towards me, it's into my face. So, we'll see what that looks like here. I know the size of the clay target, so if we're talking about 8 inches, I can hold off on that one versus dialing that. It's easy enough to hold off. I know my size of target, I know my distance, so that's what we're going to do. If the clouds are out, it will help out a lot with some of that mirage. It's about what it looks like through the scope. Wind's pretty still right now. Let's see what we get. Let's try that. Ah! I got it! I got it at... It's most of it's still there as far as I can tell. It looks like I chipped it out at 7 or 8 o'clock. Okay. Well, that was a pretty good guess. Let me see if I can hook up the camera to the tripod here. Okay. Alright, so what we're looking at is the bottom left of the target. I'll probably have to walk out there and show you guys. But I did hit it. First shot. Okay guys, here's my my target, and I wanted to show you. There's my splatter. It's my actual hit. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. That's a long way for a 22. So I'm pretty happy about that, and just to kind of give you guys an idea, I'm holding about right here, or about 4 feet high, to hit the clay target at this distance. So there's a ton of drop out of that 22, but they usually go in the same place. I mean, they're holding pretty close together. With a good guess there with wind, the rifle's consistent and the ammunition's consistent. So pretty cool. I'm going to move it back in just because of the wind, do some closer up shooting, and see what this thing will do at 100 yards. Okay guys, we've got the rifle back here at 100 yards again. I've got a 100-yard target set up, I should say. That upper left portion is where we're going to be shooting, in that 1-inch black dot. And the ammunition that we're shooting for this group is CCI green tag. This is a unplated lead solid 40 grain. This is a target or competition load, and we're going to shoot a string of 5 of those. You can see that it is not plated ammo. At 100 yards, this lower velocity CCI is going to fall a little bit short, and so I'm going to use the ballistic plex below the center crosshair, and let's see what we can do. I guess I could even put the camera on the tripod, and I think we can see those holes at 100 yards. Nice thing right now, there's not a lot of wind, so I'm kind of hoping to get this group in here, perhaps on HD, and with the screen blown up, you guys will see the impact points. So I'm just going to load up here, keep the camera running. Now I'm getting the wind again. I'm not sure how long that's gonna break for. And I got a little scrub oak, so I'm gonna have to move to my left here. Here we go. Alright guys, I actually used the wrong crosshair on the first or second shot, so sorry about that. I'm gonna load up 5 more and shoot another group here. Alright, so when you get behind the scope, you start to concentrate, and sometimes you get zeroed in on a particular crosshair. Instead of using the first one, instead of using the second one down, I used the first one down in that first or second shot went low. The others look like they're within 1.25 inches, but I'll have to go out there and look at them. I've only seen them through the scope. I'm going to hold the same aiming point and shoot again. target's blowing. I can hear those hit the cardboard out there. All right, gun's empty, chamber's clear. Let's go out and see what we got. Yeah, it's hard with the wind, guys. I mean, I'm sitting there watching the target go back and forth like this, so 100 yards with those lower velocity 22 targets. I'm not expecting a whole lot, but if they go inside of 1.5 inches at 100 yards, I'm happy. Oh, I'm actually very happy. Alright guys, so this is that one of those shots, I forget what one it was, where I used the first plex instead of the second. But you can see here, what do I have to measure that? Probably just my fingers. There's about an inch from here to here. That's a nice tight group out of that rifle. Most of these are within 1.1 inches from here to here, if I exclude those two. So yeah, real consistent. Perhaps the wind grabbed one, threw it to the right a little bit. That's the way the wind was blowing. But the rest are right in here, so you can see it's a good accurate rifle, capable of holding close to 1 inch at this range with the wind. So I have no complaints. I'm very happy. As you may have guessed, I'm real happy with the conversion on this one between the new stock scope and muzzle brake, the Aries Armor EFFIN-A Comp version 2. This thing's shooting great, so very happy with it. There's my group there that I recorded with the CCI green tag at 100 yards. This gun before was set up with a little 4-power loophole, and was more of a speed gun, a steel speed gun. And I thought, well, I don't need two. I'll turn one into a longer range rig, and that's what the 3-9 gives me. The Archangel stock is real nice. I'll probably have to do a full review on this too. It's a little slippery in back. That's one of my issues, but other than that, I don't have too many problems with it. In fact, it's mostly good. So very happy with the scope, the reticle. I like the BDC. It's very helpful when you have something with a ballistic curve like a 22 long rifle. Nice shooting gun. I don't think I'd change anything on it at this point. Alright guys, I'm going to wrap some things up here and have some lunch and hit the road. Go to the next spot. Try to get in a little bit of fishing tonight. Thanks for watching.